Hi there. A little update from me. It's been a week since my video, just about, and most of that time I've been using on creating this online RPG video game. Which, I was supposed to do this, right? So the the last few days, I've actually been working on my chat and my engine and my system. I got this part up and running, and also we can have the login. Here is the content. Right now, it's just TXT Markdown files. Eventually, it's going to be, of course, all sort of things like YouTube links and everything, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. So I just wanted to give you a check-in to see where we're at. Appearance-wise, we can name the bot, we can put in a welcome message and a primary color. The primary color is what you see down here, and also looks here. So this is the embedded chat on my personal homepage. We also have opportunity to write custom instructions. We have to move this to somewhere else because this is more like how you want your bot to behave or talk. Embed, you just copy the snippet. Here you can whitelist domains. You can preview our bot and ask important questions. And then you have all the conversations that we've had. Here's the one that we just had. Who is Vegard? Vegard is a 35-year-old creator. Okay, so this is like the first step, having the product that we're talking about. We wanted first a widget. So far, so good. Wanted the admin panel. We have that right now. There's a lot to be desired on the user interface or design front and the feature front, of course, but this is where we're at right now. So yeah, right now people can log in, they can activate, deactivate their bots, they can add content. What is YouTube? He understands that because he knows that I have YouTube. He hasn't been trained on the mission, so he can't talk about that. So this is wanted behavior. We are going to create sliders for this, so you can actually select how free you want your agent them to talk about. But in general, this is one of the ways that we really cool down the hallucinations. In my next check-in, I'm going to talk more about how. So I wanted to be able to understand a little bit more because right now it's very stupid. It's just pulling straight from the content and putting that in. So I saw this great video by Matt Wolf. Yeah, this one. So Matt Wolf has a really good YouTube video about this, which is how to build a second brain knowledge base step by step. So what he does is that he just compiles all the information that he wants in one big interconnected wiki, let's call it that, with their YouTube and all that stuff. So he uses a plugin called Obsidian, but we can't do that. We have to lean into whatever we're going to do a modified version of this. Here is a very good x.com post about the second brain and how you can create your own knowledge base. So we're not going to do it exactly like that because we need to have not an agent just running in the background and personal thing, but we want it to be client specific, and we can't have the same sort of scheduling because we have potentially a lot of data to go through, and very expensive the more data that you get in. We're gonna have to do some trial and error here, but we've already started. I've already started mapping out the feature. So we have a per chatbot knowledge base spec. This is our next big feature that's going in, just to make it way smarter and be able to connect the dots in between context. And then we're also going to go for adding in other types of data like YouTube links or URL to your website and all that. But we need to have this in place first, so we have a knowledge base that we can place the information into, and also extrapolate actual good information from that. Because this is just going to be this is the raw data that you put in to the thing. So if you log in and you put in a YouTube link, that's just the raw data. We need to have like an article by that. So what we have to do is that we have to go in and get out the transcript and sort of what's the title, what's the topic, what's everything like tags. And then we can connect that with other articles and create like a way smarter mesh system in between all of the articles, all of the data that we're showing. If that seemed a little bit complex, that's because it is. But luckily, we have Claude Code here, and all we have to do when we implement stuff like this is understand the concept very well and understand how we want it to behave. And then we test it afterwards. But first, we create our MD, and this is what we've been doing so far. So I know it's been a while. That's mostly because I've been sidetracked by making a browser-based RPG game, or like two actually, one personal project and then another one with a friend, so I'm sort of like everywhere. But yeah, it's getting along. We're doing things, and I haven't forgotten. And please don't shoot me. A new video will be up soonish. I'm landing the format more and more, so I think this is the way to go. That I'm going to make and implement the feature, and then we can talk about it afterwards. Because I don't think long form look at me prompting is going to be fun for anyone. So this is what we're going to do right now, and just let me know what you like, what you don't like, and if you have any suggestions to other features or to the design or anything like that. Thank you.